This is your video tutorial on how to do a Chaturanga push-up up against the wall. So Chaturanga is essentially a yoga push-up, and doing it up against a wall is your step one in building the shoulder and muscle strength. So we're going to start facing a sturdy wall in your house or a door. If it's a door, make sure it's shut tight. And then just stand facing the wall and simply place your hands on the wall. Try to find a kinetic chain of alignment. So essentially that means that your wrists are lined up under your elbows, underneath your shoulders. Hands are about shoulder width distance apart, so not too wide and not too narrow. Play with it a few times, you'll find the place that works for you. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start to lower towards the wall. Squeeze your elbows in together. As you inhale, take what's called a cobra pose. Chin goes high, deep breath in, engage your core, exhale, push the wall away. Try to keep the knuckles of your palms connected to the wall the whole time. As you get used to it, you can walk your hands a little bit further down. Deep breath in, exhale, lower, elbows squeeze in, core engage, breathe in, arch the back, keep the knuckles pushed to the wall, exhale, come back. We'll take it another time, hands a little bit lower. Deep breath in to start. Exhale, lower down, elbows pull in. Cobra pose, peel the chest up, tongue pushes to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, push away. And there it is. Now we have your Chaturanga option 2. So this is your next level progression. You can just find a happy place in your home, on your carpet, on your floor, wherever you want to be. If a yoga mat is what you've got, that's great, but you don't need it to practice yoga. So we're simply going to find ourselves in a tabletop position. Again, finding that kinetic chain of alignment. So wrist under elbow, elbow under shoulder, hands about hip width distance apart. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower down slightly. Make sure your elbows are pointing back rather than out wide. The reason we want to point back is because it helps target our shoulder muscles over our biceps. And using the strength of all these shoulder muscles will help provide more stability. So we'll take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, start to lower down. Make sure the knuckles of the palms stay pushed into the ground. And as you breathe in, push those palms into the ground. Take a cow pose at the top, and then exhale, tabletop. Let's go for it again. Deep breath in. Exhale, elbows pull back, lower down. Push the palms into the earth, breathe in, look forward, cow pose, let the belly dip, maybe give a little wiggle, and then tabletop. Nicely done. Right, if you're feeling comfortable with both of those options, it's time to turn it up a little bit more. So we're going to go for a level 3 option. Again, not necessarily harder, just different. So let's see how we feel with it. So we're going to start in that tabletop position. And as you come to that tabletop position, we're just going to guide ourselves to a cheeky plank just for a moment. So extend the legs back behind you. Toes touch the ground. Make sure the hips are in line with the shoulders. So make sure those hips aren't dipping and make sure they're not too high up. So find that alignment, then lower down to the knees, untuck the toes. Check that you have a straight line from knees to the shoulder to the top of the head. If your knees are a little bit further in, maybe realign, find that place again, lower down to the knees, untuck the toes. Beautiful. Now as you inhale, shift the weight forward slightly, find that kinetic chain, and then exhale, lower down, elbows squeeze in by your sides. If you just slow down the fall, that's okay. As you breathe in, take a cobra pose. Keep looking down to lengthen through the back of the neck. Pull those elbows back together, and then exhale, push those palms into the ground, squeeze the tummy in, sit back into a child's pose. So we'll take that again just with our breath to help you find your flow. So high plank, exhale, knees to the ground, untuck the toes. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, elbows in, lower down, nice and smooth. Cobra pose, breathe in, lift up with the back, not with the hands. Exhale, push the ground away, core engages. Child's pose. Whew, are you ready to try level 4? Let's give it a go, let's see how it goes, and know that you can come back to any of those options if they simply work better in your body. Give it time, know that it will feel different every day, one to the other, and that's all okay. The point of these options isn't to work your way up to the top one, is to find the one that works best for you and stick with that, and then maybe try the others when you feel up for it. So, here we go. Chaturanga from high plank. So, again, find that high plank. Knuckles push into the ground, wrists under elbows, elbows under shoulders. Core engaged, hips between shoulders and heels, heels pulling back. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lower down, elbows pull in, spine is straight, 90-degree bend in the elbows. As you inhale, upward dog. So untuck the toes, keep the knees off the ground, palms push into the earth, core engaged, lift the heart up, and then exhale, use that core strength to send those hips high, downward facing dog, and wag that tail and make it a happy dog. So we'll take that one more time. Whew, catch your breath, calm your mind, focus your thoughts, and laugh if it's not quite going right because it doesn't really matter. So we'll start in that high plank. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, halfway, elbows pull in. Inhale, upward dog, heart reaches forward, core engaged. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nicely done.